Kerr9000's game room.
Nintendo is just one of those companies that people love so much and can't get enough of. Even the smallest bit of throwaway info is pored over and daydreamed about. So back in 2018, when a hacker reportedly breached Nintendo's internal network, allowing him to gain access to sensitive information belonging to the Japanese company, you can imagine just how excited some people were. This breach led to big discoveries regarding early Pokemon designs. The people who helped disseminate that information at the time said that they were sitting on certain assets which they would release at a later time. Why? Who knows? If I knew anything major, I'd sooner just say it than try and slowly spoon-feed it people. I guess some people just like the idea of holding on to a secret which they can use whenever they want to thrust them into the limelight of an interest group. Well, midway through this April, posts on the image board 4chan appeared claiming to once again contain files related to early Pokemon games on the Game Boy. Well, according to these assets, at one point Game Freak was considering developing a game which would have been called Pokemon Pink. Possibly as a companion game to Pokemon Yellow, the spin-off which focused on Pikachu. While the files reference a game called Pokemon Pink, they weren't any actual sprites, maps or monster designs. The leading theory is that the game would have made Clefairy, the Pokemon that the trainer is given at the start of the game. Apparently this is because at one point Clefairy was possibly going to be the series mascot. The leak also contained assets that purport to show early prototype designs for the original games, as well as early unused English name ideas for certain iconic creatures. The leak also contained audio files which suggest that Game Freak wanted to make the game sound like the anime, something that the studio experimented with in Pokemon Yellow, a game which sought to approximate the experience Ash Ketchum had in the show. I think sometimes when studios make games they can have lots and lots of plans but then find that either hardware constraints or other restraints such as financial or time-based ones can get in the way. Apparently getting Pikachu's sound effects in Yellow caused Game Freak some headaches, which is why it's believable that they may have had to scrap more ambitious ideas related to things such as monster cries. The Pokemon community lends credence to the latest leak because the origin is hard to fake. It's a whole heck of a lot of source code, says a Pokemon historian known as Dr. Lava in the community, who chronicles content cut from the games. In a Twitter DM with Polygon, Dr. Lava claims to have spoken to folks who helped leak the first batch of content, and those hackers apparently insisted that they were still hoarding information that hadn't seen the light of day. I don't think there's ever been something on this scale that's come out and been faked, Dr. Lava continues. Lots of prototypes have leaked over the years, but a convincing fake of this scale has never been produced. Dr. Lava told Polygon that they believe that there's still information relating to the Nintendo hack that hasn't been released. More than half of it still hasn't leaked, Dr. Lava says, although we've likely seen the more interesting half by now. Well, I find this fascinating, and it's interesting that at one stage there might have been a game called Pokemon Pink, possibly in the works. And to be honest, in the Pokemon scene we've seen lots and lots of Pokemon hack games get made. Some of them have been pretty decent little games that have been made by altering ROMs of legitimate games. Others have been absolutely crazy. I remember once getting a cart which contained a Pokemon game in it, full of swearing and other general weirdness. And I think it would be kind of awesome to see someone take Pokemon Yellow and take all the little bits of leaked information and piece together an approximation of the Pokemon Pink we'd never received. All in all though, it's fascinating. It's a nice little thought exercise to think what could have been. And it just shows all the work that actually does go into these games that get released, if you see all the things that don't quite make the cut. Anyway, that's Kerr9000 signing out. Keep on gaming.